Hello, fellow Blenderers. This is Jonathan Game 1999 here with another Blender tutorial. Before I actually start the tutorial, I would love for you to click the link in the description, um, the YouTube channel in the description below. That's my friend's YouTube channel. He does Minecraft commentaries. He's awesome. So just click on that link, or click on the what is it called again? The annotation that pops up right now. Go on, click it. Okay, so supposing that you clicked it and came back, here's a wine glass tutorial. Here, let me just. Okay, now there's a real simple way to model a wine glass. So all you need to do is click Shift A, make sure your cursor is in the center, and press circle in the mesh tab. In the mesh tab, not in the curve tab, in the mesh tab. The curve tab is not an actual mesh. That's a 2D image that you can apply to meshes. Okay, hold on. Mesh is okay. Now, what we're gonna do with this is, hold on. First, snap cursor to selected, and then press tab to go into edit mode, and you size it up a bit. And let's press E to extrude. Press E to extrude, and then press C to go onto the y-axis. And then as progressively as you go up, here, let me view from the side right, and go into orthographic view. Oh, there you go. Actually, it would be right. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Okay, anyways. So go into orthographic view. You don't have to do what I just did. So after you extrude it once, so here, let me redo that. Press E, press Z, and then extrude it out. Extruding means taking the vertices, duplicating it to make more faces, and then now size that down a bit. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating the base of the actual wine glass. So let's just, if you want to, you can go ahead and go into Google, search up images of wine glasses, and go ahead and use that as reference. Okay, I made this a little bit too wide. Here, let me just undo that. Okay. I think I'm gonna skip this. Okay, and that's basically what you do for the entire thing. You press E and then press C. You extrude. You size up. E, Z, S, E, Z, up, S, E, Z, up, S. And that's basically it. I mean, not much to modeling wine glass. Wine glass is a very simple mesh. And you can, there you go. And then once you start getting to the top, you want to start closing it up a bit, but don't close it all the way, and just, there you go. So that is my wine glass, my low poly wine glass. Ah, look at that. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so now this doesn't have to be only applied to wine glasses. You can apply this to anything that is cylindrical. So like possibly a vase, a barrel of a gun. It could be anything. So now, before I continue, I'm gonna quickly just subdivide this. Add modifier, subdivision surface. I think you know how to add a modifier for subdivision surface, right? Oh, right. I'm in edit mode. There you go. Okay. Now that that's done, go ahead and apply the solidify modifier. Now, what the solidify modifier does is it thickens out objects. So, because if you think about it, a wine glass really isn't that thin. It's right now it's infinitely thin, and it shouldn't be. It should be thick. So, this what the solidifier modifier does is basically it just extrudes the entire mesh, and then kind of extrudes it inward, so it's like a thick mesh, not a plane. Now, there's a problem with this. If you look real closely, I just applied the solidify modifier. What do you see? A dark line right there. If you do the solidify modifier, what? Why is it going the opposite way? Why does this exist? I hate you. It's not you. It's not you. It's not your fault. It's Blender's fault. So, in order to fix this, you go ahead, press tab, click recalculate. And what that does is, before, the faces over here inside the wine glass, they weren't facing the same way. So that would make doubles form. What recalculate does is it resets the values for the faces on the wine glass, which makes them all face the same way. So now, when I apply the modifier, no, not subdivision. Actually, I kind of need subdivision surface. Apply. Okay. Now, when I apply the modifier, solidify, when I thicken it, it thickens perfectly. So I don't want it that thick. That's pretty thick. So let's just thicken it a little bit. And that seems just about right. Apply. Now, that's good. And now we apply the smooth modifier, and that's it. We're done. We're done with that part. Now, post-processing. Let's go into cycles render. Oh, do you see that? Network render and render farms. So both of those are called render farms. This network render thing is for you to set up your own render farm, and renderfarm.fi is distributed rendering, where you send data to other computers for them to process. Now, let me go to cycles render again. And this is really easy. Now, because if you think about it, if you render it right now, oh, I didn't position the camera, so it's gonna just look like, yeah. If you render it right now, it'll look kind of like clay, won't look like a wine glass, and it should. So in order to fix that, we go to the modifier tab in cycles render. I don't know why, but this doesn't work for Blender render anymore. Well, at least the last time I tried it didn't work ever since the new update. So let's add a new material and change this diffuse to glass. And this will make this clear. And the IOR is 1 point. Okay, that looks good. So now let's just shrink this down because that's way too big for a wine glass. And add a plane so that you can tell. Oh, whoops. Undo. Now what you do right now is just snap cursor to selected. And ignore what I'm doing right now. Okay, added a plane. I added a plane. Now when I render it, voila, we got a wine glass that is clear. And that's our tutorial of the day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it wasn't too confusing for you. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll try to answer it. And remember, subscribe to a Nether Creeper. Remember that, okay? Okay, thanks. And see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. And this is Jonathan Kim 1999, and I am out.